Journey back from Istanbul. I forgot to do the video outside the airport, so never mind. I've got into the airport, done the security checks, all the beeps went off, got searched, took my belt off, took my shoes off, took my glasses off, managed to get through. But I've got a Turkish lounge ticket, so I'm going to use the Turkish Airline lounge, even though I'm on Lufthansa. So we'll go and have a look and see what the Turkish lounge is like. Perhaps get a coffee and wake up. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, 3:30, and left for the airport approximately 2 o'clock from the hotel. Lovely little. It's like the Dubai airport, so nice. But I think I'm gonna go get a coffee first in the lounge, and then we'll deal with the airport later on. So I was walking down to the lounge. That's the business lounge in Istanbul Airport. I thought I'll get a little clip of the actual airport itself. It's very bright, very blingy. Duty free. We'll have a little walk in the duty free in a bit and see whether we can have a look. Brother, Turkish business lounge? How do I go up?
There's entrance.
There's entrance over there. Thank you very much. Okay, so with this, I asked the guy where's the business lounge, and he just pointed his finger upstairs. He goes, go upstairs. No smile, no hello, no nothing. But hey, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, 3:40 in the morning. Gonna head towards the business lounge and go upstairs. So I scanned my ticket through and gonna go in up to the business lounge. So coming to the business lounge, gonna have a look, see what they've got. It's quite comfortable seats in the business lounge, and it's very decorative, comfortable leather seats, and we'll have a look, see what they've got. So let's have a little walk around the business lounge. They've got the map of Istanbul in the business lounge, of all the road, the palace, and I think that's Topkapı Palace, with the highways, with the masjids. Lovely little bridge, and there's actually some racing cars that go around. But enough of that. I think I'm gonna go and get some coffee and wake up. So they've got all the salads, all the cheese, cucumbers, the sauces, the olives, and if you're really up for it, some chili, yeah, at 3:30 in the morning. They've got breakfast cereal. It's actually very nice, but and a fruit bowl as well. So they've got some fruit, olives. For me, I'm gonna have a coffee, and then we'll deal with the rest of it, see how it goes. There's a section here that makes toasties, yeah? So I've asked for a toastie without cheese, and the chap is making a toastie without cheese, but you never guess what he did. He took the cheese out of it and he put one little that-sized tomato in it. I'll show you when it's made to see what the toastie's like. I think what I'll have to do is get the salad for it and put some salad into it myself. But very arrogant, very, you know, they haven't got a smile on their face. I get it, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, but hey, it's your job, you're on a shift, yeah? Put a smile on your face. You're in a business class lounge, you've paid for a service, and it's not there. So Turkish Airlines, if you're watching this, you need to improve on your service at your business lounge, yeah? And especially you need to provide some training for your staff at the lounge to be able to smile and have some customer service. The food's there, fine, but if he's making a toastie with cheese and I ask for no cheese, take the cheese out and put some tomato in. I don't see a difficult situation. But if I'm wrong, put it in the comments. But if I'm right, put it in the comments as well. Yeah, am I in the wrong situation to ask for no cheese? And you know, he's telling me he's put one little piece of tomato in there. Oh, am I just having a rant? I don't know. Tell me. Now I'm going to show you what I was talking about. You tell me. A toasty with just tomato in it. Obviously a toasty has cheese in it. I don't like cheese. But if you're going to make a toasty with tomato in it, have a look at this. There's the toasty and that's the tomato. So, am I in the wrong? Or is that a toasty with a tomato in it? So, no toasty. Obviously I don't want cheese on it. But if I didn't want the cheese on it, you'll spread the tomato on it, yeah? I think I'm having around 3 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, that's the business class lounge. I've had a coffee. There's the coffee. And I've got myself a little salad. Yeah, there's the salad. Ranked over, I'm going to have the tomato. I'm going to have that toasty with the one tomato in it, yeah? Look what I've done to it. I went to the salad bar myself. Obviously the staff couldn't do it. Salad, got some tomato, pepper on it, and I'm going to have that. Wasn't so hard. All they had to do is do it. So I had this lounge. I gave you my feeling about the business lounge anyway, but that was that. Come downstairs, down duty free, and like I said, it's a very bright, picturesque duty free. I don't know whether it's cheap or it's expensive, but I'm sure I'll find out when I come and buy something. But duty free often is not as cheap as you expect it to be. But I'll have a look at some perfumes. I'll have a look at some cigarette bars. See what kind of things they've got here. But the decoration here is very, yeah. Look at the effects that they've got there. It's very nice. And what we'll do is just have a quick look to see what they've got. So walking down the duty free, plenty of perfumes. Price wise, it's not that, compared to other duty frees, it's quite reasonable. It's not that bad. I'm gonna go and have a look at the cigarette prices, see what they're here at. But otherwise, perfumes similar to or cheaper than Google prices, so it's not bad. They've got loads of other for those who drink, and I don't drink myself, so I don't know which is the best one or not. But they've got loads of different types of bottles, different prices. Look at that, the Macallan at $299 a bottle, and I'm sure they've got others here which are a lot more expensive than your normal prices. I haven't got much to do. I'm waiting for a flight, so I might as well have a little walk around. Let's have a look, see what they got here. Yeah, the Royal Salutes. Let's have a look at this one. For all your Scotch drinkers, €89 a bottle. And for all your smokers, guess what I found? I found the cave of cigarettes in a duty free. So I wouldn't know what the common cigarette is, but let's have a look at the normal Marlboro or Benson that we see. So there's a silver Marlboro, €85. I don't know whether that's cheap or expensive, but I'm sure it's below whether that's a reasonable price or whether it's cheaper in the UK, or whether the prices in Turkey duty free are cheap. Let's have a look at anything else. So we've got the Marlboro Gold, which is at €95 for 3 cartons. But like I say, I'm not a smoker, so I'm not gonna know whether the cigarette is cheap or expensive. Okay, Amber Leaf for those roll-up lovers, 94 or 500 gram, 10 times 50 pouches. Again, whether it's cheap or expensive. €55 for the Virgin Golden Virginia. Let's see what else they've got here. For all, I don't know if there's any cigar smokers out there. Loads of cigars in duty free. Whenever you go, there's none available. But in this particular one, they've got loads Colombian cigars. They got the Balmoros, they got the Dominican, loads of tobacco going on. So another section that I've just noticed here, yeah, is exceptional and rare spirits section. And these have got to be expensive. Look at that bottle, 1,049 euros for the Cape Donich. Let's see what else we've got here. We've got a 3,700 euros for this one. I can't see the name on it. $3,859 for the Royal Salute Scotch whiskey bottle. My God, they're very expensive. Another one, the Macallan, 1,499. So I think the most expensive one I've seen there is that one, and then again 3,700 for the Louis VIII bottle. Very, very expensive bottles. If there's any drinkers out there, but these bottles are very expensive. If you got the money and you drink, go for it. Yeah, it's not for me, but just for you guys who may drink and spend that kind of money on drink. But there you are, Turkey duty free. Tell me whether those bottles were cheap or expensive. And the other bottles are just normal prices. I don't know whether they're expensive or. The Black Spice, 32 euros. The Plantations, 52 euros. Bacardis, 18, 19 euros. It's a small clip for you in the duty free. They got loads of other watches and stuff as well. We'll go and have a look at some of the watches, see what the watches are like. For you Rado lovers, there's a Rado for you at $4,449. But I like a gold, so it's not for me. I like the traditional old fat gold Rado, which I've got to get myself one from Dubai. They haven't got one here. You got the Emporium Armani's, 319 euros. Loads there. But if you want one of these, my nephews will be able to get these from wholesale. Anyway, there's other types as well. Tissot's there. That one's 1,400. I don't know what's so special about that one, but yeah. Are you going to say hello to the skeleton as well at the same time? And the Maurice, Lacroix, they've got these here, the 2,900, 2009 euros, all different. I haven't seen a very, very expensive one, but we can have a look, see whether we can find one. Some are a couple of grand, others 1,400, 1,500. The Carissima. Let's have a look at the Tagua. They're quite expensive. The one further up there, that's 4,600, and they're 4,799. Ooh, that one is a nice one. 4,699 there. Anyway, and a 5 grand one there, and that one up there is the most expensive one I've seen so far. It's 5,799. Anyway, that's enough on the watches. I'm going to go and have a little walk in the rest of the duty free. That's the duty free for you. I'm getting tired. I think I've done enough for you on this video. Like, share, subscribe it, and you can put a comment on it. And remember, I've shown you loads of products there. If you think they're too expensive, put it in the comments below. Next journey is onto the flight to Frankfurt, into Frankfurt airport, and onwards to Birmingham. I've had a good break in Turkey, random trip, and hopefully see where else we can go after then. Right, just going to give you some prices on food in the Istanbul duty free. A croissant, 190 liras, 150. Yeah. The sugar on it is 165, which is about 7 quid. You're looking at a small pizza for 185 liras. That's about 8-9 quid. You're looking at a burger, a chicken one, 295. That's about 15 quid, 16 quid for that. Yeah. It is exceptionally expensive. Yeah. For those who are passing through Istanbul Airport. I'll see if there's anything else food-wise, so you can compare as to how expensive. It's more expensive than Dubai Airport, this airport. But anyway, it's Istanbul. I experienced that before when I came to Marmaris, and I went through the airport and I bought 3 slices of pizza for £40. But that's just to give you some guidance as to what the prices are on food in this airport. One thing to say before I leave the business lounge Turkish airline, I mean, I had a little rant, but don't worry about that. The seats are very comfortable in this lounge. And they're very comfortable seats, and I've sat here for 30 minutes now. I've got to say, the lounge itself is beautiful. The seats, exceptional. The food, a 6 out of 10. Not much around besides a couple of croissants, some salad, some toasties, a coffee. The coffee was very nice. I got to say, the coffee was nice. And otherwise, like I said about the faces and the miserable faces of the people who work here, that's a different thing. It's part of training that needs to be educated, and the staff need to be trained. So if anybody from Turkish Airlines is watching, and especially to do with the management of the lounge, that's some constructive comments that I've made. I don't normally complain, I don't normally make a fuss about anything, but take on board. Gonna head back to the gate, and as I'm walking back, I'll just show you some of the lovely places they've got in this airport and the construction. I gotta say, this airport can compete with Dubai Airport. It's a very nice airport. They've done it very well. It's signposted, it's got beautiful lighting, the duty free is good in the sense that it looks beautiful, not in the sense of price. Prices are very expensive, but otherwise it's similar to Dubai. You gotta walk 2 miles to the gate. It looks nice. The lounges were nice. The executive lounges, they were good. The prices, I think, is a bit more expensive than Dubai Airport, but otherwise it was okay. It wasn't bad. And I am tired. It is 5 o'clock in the morning, and there's Mr. Statue as well, Airport Museum. Right, so gonna say bye to this unless there's anything else further up to show you. Otherwise, gonna head towards the gate and maybe give you a little short clip there at the gate, and then on board. Lufthansa again, coming in. You would have seen the flight, not a very big flight, but aeroplane, but for what it is, you're going to travel 3 hours, 2 hours 50 minutes to Frankfurt. It does the job. Going to be tired because it's in the morning. Probably get some sleep. Plenty of people sleeping. It's too early in the morning for them. For those of you who know, Carl Jr. Not really seen that anywhere else besides in America and Mexico, but surprised to spot that in Turkish International Istanbul Airlines airport. Similar to a McDonald's, but I won't say as good as McDonald's. But Surprisingly, first time I've seen it outside of America and Mexico. Some food courts here. Let's have a quick look. 195 for a little sandwich. Judge for yourself. £9 for a little baguette like that in Istanbul Airport. Very nice. Gonna head to the A gate further up. Jackie's and other bars, juices, drinks, and Jack's Burger. Plenty of places down here for you to check out. I don't think you're gonna like the prices. So that's my flight to Frankfurt. Let's see what it's like inside. Quite a small flight. It's the Neo 320 A320 Neo flight to Frankfurt. So welcome aboard the flight, Lufthansa from Istanbul to Frankfurt. Flight on time, 6:45 in the morning, full of energy. 2 hour 45 minutes flight from here to Frankfurt, and then an onward journey to Birmingham. Hopefully we'll have a comfortable flight. I'm tired, but hey, it's 6:20 in the morning. I haven't slept yesterday. Nice comfortable seat. It's supposed to be once again it's supposed to be a business class seat on the A320 Neo flight from Istanbul to Frankfurt. Hey, a business class seat on a small flight, what do you expect? It ain't gonna be like Emirates, is it? Or a British Airways business class seat, but it'll make do. They charge an arm and a leg for it, and this particular flight should have flown yesterday, but there was a strike in Frankfurt, and because of that the flight was cancelled, and so we were boarded today on today's flight, which again, our flight was in the afternoon, landing in the evening. But they reallocated me to the next day flight, which was 6:25 in the morning, and then landing approximately 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Anyway, got a seat. I'm grateful that I've got the seat. I'm gonna head back home and hopefully get some sleep. Once I get through to Frankfurt, I'll do a little clip in Frankfurt, and then Birmingham Airport after that. Hope you've enjoyed the video so far. We've done the duty free for you, and we've done the business lounge for you as well in Istanbul.
We will be dimming the cabin light for takeoff. Your personal reading light is located above your seat.
So, got off the flight. I'm going to head towards the second flight into Birmingham. I had about an hour's nap on that flight. It was 1 hour, 2 hour, 40 minutes, and I'm on a bus now. I'm going to head towards the gate for Birmingham. So I got to Frankfurt Airport, got off the plane from Istanbul, onto the coach, into the Frankfurt Airport. Major security, 3 hour wait, unbelievable. Off one airline already being checked, we checked in, went through security. All we did is got off into the other airport, we go through security again, went through the whole security, waited 3 hours, got into the lounge at Frankfurt. Now another story. In the whole of the lounge, in the B gate area, I don't know if anybody else has experienced it, 2 cafes, one seating area about 50 people, and the other one another cafe with a queue as long as Broad Street. Anyway, nothing available. You had to wait in a queue, waited 45 minutes, and in 45 minutes I managed to get myself a cappuccino and a croissant. Yeah, thumbs down for Frankfurt Airport. Anybody watching from Frankfurt Airport need to make loads of improvements in your airports, mate, because as it stands, you've got queues, people tired, coming off planes, waiting for a coffee, waiting for security, and they gotta wait for hours and hours and hours. Anyway, that's your problem, mate. I'm not coming Frankfurt again. Next time it's a direct flight, only because there wasn't a ticket available that I had to take a transit flight. Anyway, not gonna do that again. Last time and first time and last time. Onwards and upwards. Flight in another hour and a half to Birmingham. Home sweet home. There is no place like Birmingham in the whole world. I've had my rant in these videos, but I hope you guys don't mind. But put in the comments if you agree with me or not. There's no place like home. Wherever you live, that's the place, that's the airport, that's the shopping center, that's the place you do everything. You can go the whole world. It's a complete waste of time. Anyway, I'm gonna wait for this flight time and board this flight to Birmingham, and then I'm going to sleep. Now I just remembered one thing. I went there to get a coffee and I totally forgot I got business class ticket. I should have access to the business class lounge. I'm gonna go and find that lounge, see what's there. Let's have a look. Is it any good? I don't think so, but we'll have a look. So after all of that, I've managed to find the business lounge, and here I am. Go and get myself another coffee, and I'm gonna go enjoy it. Totally forgot that I had access. Maybe because it's too early in the morning. But anyway, let's see what there is. So in the business lounge of Frankfurt Airport, Lufthansa business lounge, and just gonna walk around to see what they've got here. I'm a bit low on my voice because there's people sitting down enjoying their piece. I don't want to be loud on it, but what I will do is I'll just turn the camera around and we can have a look and see what they've got. They've got nuts, Smarties, sweets, savouries. For a business lounge compared to the Aspire business lounge, this is in a different level. They've got a coffee machine with the cappuccinos, the biscuits, the snacks. They've got soft drinks, all sorts of soft drinks there, and they've also got breakfast laid on. Breakfast, they've got scrambled egg, they've got boiled egg, they've got various other things here. They've got the salads and the cheeses, the hams, the breads, the jams, the cereals, the olives, various other fruit salads. They've got sausages. In addition to all of that, these lounges all have alcohol, so we don't drink, but those who come here and drink, they've got access to all the alcohols at the lounge itself. I had a lovely cappuccino with a croissant. Maybe have some fruit later on. There's normal day-to-day fruits as well. The UK business lounges, the Aspire, the Emirates is not too bad. Emirates is always good. You can't go wrong with Emirates lounge. But on the Frankfurt Lufthansa business lounge, I think it's one of the best business lounges that you can come across.